Hey everyone, welcome back to the RPGames YouTube channel. My name is Ralph, this is Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. We're in the throne room, or in our HQ. Still surrounded by my lover's beautiful roses. As a horribly wounded woman enters the room. Commander! Her simple clothes are soaked with blood, her face has been beaten to a pulp. One arm is twisted at an unnatural angle. She walks towards you, but her legs give out. She falls to the floor. Commander, it's Ember! Ember's been taken. Ember? What's wrong with her? Baphomet cultists came to her sermon. They slaughtered everyone and took her off to an unholy shrine to sacrifice her. Can tell you where it is, I'm begging you, hurry before they do something to her. Somebody help, she's wounded. One of the soldiers helps her guest up and hands her a healing potion. The woman drinks it and sighs with relief. She still looks terrible, but at least the wounds are no longer bleeding and she's standing on her own 2 feet. Thank you, Commander, but don't waste time on me. I don't deserve your kindness. You must save Ember. Who are you? My name is Tirta. I'm a bricklayer. No, that's not what I meant to say. I'm a pathetic sinner, not worthy of your attention. That little saint changed my life, saved my soul, and I let those scumbags take her. Who did this to you? Baphomet cultists. They came to our sermon. They were armed. We couldn't do anything to stop them. I woke up surrounded by dead bodies. The cultists must have thought I was dead too. I ran straight here, but it's already been a few hours. The villains must be halfway to the shrine by now. Baphomet cultists in Dresden? They're everywhere, Commander. The army, the bureaucracy, ordinary people. They have spies high and low, and they recruit those weak in spirit. Some of them get caught, and they're like mold. If you miss just one speck, it's not long before they spread everywhere again. Thanks for the information, I'm going after her. May the good gods help you. I dare not call on them by name. The woman looks away, hesitates for a moment, then forces herself to continue, looking you straight in the eye. Commander, there's one more thing. Have me arrested for treason. I'm a Baphomet cultist. It's my fault Ember was taken. Why are you helping me if you're a cultist? I regret what I did. That doesn't absolve me of my guilt, but at least I can do some good before I accept my punishment. Tell me more about your cult. I was recruited a few months back. Came to the city to work on a construction site. I was alone with no friends, no money. I met some nice people in a tavern. We spent some good times together. They were always willing to help me in any way they could. Even let me borrow money, never asked for it back. I really thought I'd found friends. Then they started saying things about unfairness in the army, that Galfrey is a tyrant, that you're her executioner, fighting cultists is just slaughtering innocent people who see things in a different way. Felt like something was off, but they were my friends. Well, it didn't even take 2 months before I was kissing the hoof of Baphomet's statue in his shrine and swearing an oath to his warlord, Tasgoroth. Break Baphomet's profane altar, destroy his cult, and punish me in front of everyone as an example to the rest. Tasgoroth, who's that? A very powerful demon. I've only seen him once, and almost died of fear. He's huge, and he breathes fire and devours human souls. He has an entire army of Templars at his command. How did you end up at Ember's sermon? At first I stayed away from her sermons, but the cult leaders kept a close eye on her. People flocked to her. The cultists dreamed of poaching her congregation and maybe even luring her to their side too. When she started saying prayers for the demon lords, we thought it would be easy to entice them to our side. But we underestimated her. 5 spies, including me, infiltrated her congregation. When the other cultists came for her, all 5 of us took up arms to protect her from them. Ember said prayers for demon lords? That can't be true. You didn't know? She's a true saint. I don't know what else to call her. She was offering up prayers for all the demon lords, Baphomet, Descari, Nocticola, Cabriri, asking that they come to their senses and end this war, stop hurting people. That sounds like Ember though. She believes there is good in everyone, even in creatures who are evil incarnate. I don't know if anyone can make demons come to their senses. She can do it with people. How could I keep hurting crusaders after I, along with the others, appealed to Baphomet's better nature? How could I ask him to repent and not repent myself? See, I've decided what to do with you. I will humbly accept your decision, whatever it may be. Well, since I said a couple of episodes ago I wanted to do more lawful things, here is one. Can be no mercy for cultists, even former ones. Arrest her. Arrest is the least I deserve. She meekly follows the soldiers, escorting her to prison. Was there a quest pop-up somewhere? I didn't see it if there was. In any case, I'm going to take a look at my companions real quickly, because I wanted to take another party on the road, just to switch things up a little bit. But I need to see what kind of equipment they have, and I'll be back in a sec. Okay, so before we do anything silly, it's time to recruit once again. And now that we've recruited, we can take a look at turning one of these into a citadel. And it was Gloomy Gorge that I originally wanted to do that with. Let's upgrade that. Let's see what happens. Okay, so it gives us a few extra buildings, not too many. This is one where we have all the logistics stuff. A citadel would be very handy here. A garrison spellcaster lodge, that's a new one, I haven't seen that one before. So we don't have adjacent troop buildings. Is there something that we can put here that helps us reduce cost? Because that is... We can put a teleportation circle here, but that's not really what we need. I think one in Dresden is fine. Sanctuary increases energy points income. We don't have a sanctuary here yet, so how about we build that? And a salvager's post, of course. 10 extra energy for all the generals. Yeah, we can place it, I mean, it won't hurt. And then we'll have to restock on material points. So we have 2 decrees here at just 1 day, so how about we skip a day and see those finished. We get paladins and marksmen at commander's headquarters, that's great. And we get 1500 diplomacy and 60 energy points. And a new event. Special messenger from Gulfrey was delivering a missive to Dresden ran into a sentry patrol by accident. Alas, the soldiers took the messenger for an enemy and attempted to search him, which ran contrary to the messenger's instruction. The sentries were killed and the messenger has arrived in Dresden, awaiting the commander's judgment. I think this has happened before, is it not? I think it does, but what did we do last time? Crusader morale increases, 2000 leadership experience. Okay, yeah, we'll accuse the superior officers. There we go. The Queen's servants think they have the right to kill Crusaders. Social blamed the officers from the capital for this tragedy, claimed that the messenger was given poor instructions, and publicly demanded that the crown compensates the families of the deceased. This act has strengthened the commander's authority. Great. So, where are we? We are, we could level up leadership. That's really good. Diplomacy is at the highest at the moment, and we're close with the logistics and diplomacy. Curious to see what that will bring. So we have a level 4 demon army. Here, probably moving towards our main, towards Winter Sun, I would say. Where is our main army at, actually? You can actually rename your armies, which is something that I saw in a video tutorial on Wrath of the Righteous. So yes, besides playing the game, I also watch other people's content. How about that? Let's see until where we can take this army. Can we take it into the back of these demons, is what I'm wondering. We found some more ancient ruins. It looks like we can take it into the back of that army. How about we do that? What is this giving us? Energy points times 4. Yeah, let's try that. I mean, we have to clean these armies at some point. Let's see, how do they like fire? I'm guessing they don't. Three to 4, yeah, that's not too much. Let's move up with our troops here. Draw them in. We can actually kill this stack, almost. And I'm thinking our knights are gonna take the brunt of the attack here. I'm hoping that they don't go after our archers. How about we kill that stack? That is good. Let us put the clerics here. And then we might want to attack this stack right there. We'll see what this 38 stack... Okay, they go after our Hell Knights. That is totally fine. Let's throw some more fire at them. There we go. And now we've reduced them to pretty much uselessness. And we get to go again with our mongrel friends. How about that? Mages are not gonna do much anymore. Although our melee is a bit less effective, clearly. But at least we're not taking too much damage from them. And the archers can finish them off. Yeah, the clerics can get there, look at that. Almost. Almost. The Crusaders see a tiny but magnificent mountain lake filled with clear cold water. Even demons couldn't disturb its peace and were chased away by powerful water elementals. This remote site is obviously the source of water power blessed by spirits of the plane of water. Daily income increased with 4. And we have leveled up the army, that is good. Let's see what we can get. It's a bunch of spells apparently. We have Ice Storm, we have Prayer. All units in the army gain a +1 bonus to attack and damage. All enemy units receive a -1. Good Hope. All units in the army gain a +2 bonus to attack and initiative. Breath of Life restores hit points to the target unit. I'm not quite sure how useful that is compared to this. Compares 5d8 and this does. Oh, it heals more, okay. And hold, yeah. It is 15 energy though, so, but we're gonna take Breath of Life here. We still have a level 8 army. I think I'm gonna take this one down as well. It is cultist though, so we need to be careful here. Rift Drakes and cultists. Okay. What can we do? We could almost kill a whole stack here. How about we try that? Oh, we could go again. Wow, that is very fortunate, I have to say. Okay, yeah, the archers are back, people. Oh wow, that did quite a lot of damage, apparently. Let's get our troops in there. What do we need to... Oh, it killed all of our archers. Oh no, there go the archers again. And I can't even heal enough. Because there is nothing to heal. We didn't lose anyone else. Did we? How many sharpshooters did we lose? Probably nothing. Oh man. So we can try and heal our clerics, but that's not gonna be sufficient. So that kills 14. How about we try this Breath of Life spell that we just got? That is up to 126, that's the maximum basically. Yep, there is no more to heal. I think we just lost all of our marksmen again. I can try and heal our stack here, but I think they're at maximum as well. Yeah, they only took a little bit of damage. It's going after the clerics, that is clear. So we can heal our clerics up till full. Can we kill it? It will attack one more time. We lost all the marksmen. Well, we replenished... Yeah, okay. We replenished 73, which is not too bad, but... Man! The Crusaders discovered the secret lair of the cultists, who fed the meat of the prisoners to a pack of evil drakes. The brood of monsters is destroyed, they're covered with rot, and mold eggs are broken. Finance points times 200. Okay, well, that's something. There is more of these drakes. Yeah, we're not gonna mess with them. That's for certain. We found Baphomet's shrine, however... Oh, we could actually take the long route there, probably. Instead of going through this area and being attacked by the what's it called, by the dragon. There is a level 6 demon army over here though, and that's probably gonna go towards that outpost, so I'm gonna need the chief here to head over here, because this will be beset in a moment probably. And that is level 6 against level 6. Man, we are gonna need to do a lot with our mage there. There is some more marksmen and paladins. Where are the paladins? Okay, wait. These are on their way to the main army. Paladins are over there. Okay, so army 6. Let's add the paladins. So that level 4 army here, that's a moving one, so I would need to get this army. Maybe I should get a general for this one too, actually. Might not be the worst idea I had. Oh, that costs 12,000 now, not 6,000. Okay, that goes up every time. Alright, never mind then. Let's keep it here for a couple of days. And then we need to switch to our party. And our party is going to travel over here. And is going to see if we can figure out what we can do with the Hellknight's Outpost. Let's try and get the Hellknights liberated there. Hopefully we can do that. Well, there's a lot of moving parts. Did we get our movement back? Yes, indeed we did. So let's continue this army where it was going. Alright, Chief, are you ready to take on this army? Let's see if you are. It would be nice if we can level you up, of course, at some point. Alright, so what needs to die immediately is the Direcni there. Let us try and do that. That only killed 3 of them, that's not good enough. Okay. We might lose a whole bunch here since we don't have healing. We do have Bless, but yeah. Okay, that kills the Direcni at the very least. Now I'm wondering if we need to kill the swarms, because in the past I've seen swarms die after the last enemy goes off the battlefield. Now they cannot attack apparently. Yeah, we're definitely gonna lose troops. We are definitely gonna lose troops. Let's try and kill this thing and see if my theory is correct. It is not. That sucks. It was like this in the past. I've seen it happen. So let's, I mean, it's not like we're gonna lose this battle, but we are gonna lose a whole bunch of troops, unfortunately. Yeah. Yeah, look at that. That's a whole bunch of troops. It's still a level 6 army. I'm very surprised to see that. But we did get the level up. And we have the Master of Maneuver, which allows us to add to our troop count. So that is great. I'm definitely gonna grab that. And then I need to figure out which troops I want to add. But I was actually doing something with our party here. It's gonna take a while for them to travel. Okay, that was just some random demons. At the very least, I had a chance to take a look at how the party works. I am gonna miss... What is this? We're fatigued already? I am gonna miss Wendu though, because Wendu was very easy to just send to the front. What is also pretty funny is that the Hellknights were bragging about their fortress that they built like in the middle of the World Wound, and then it turns out that the fortress that I built is literally further in the World Wound. Where are you going, Regill? Regill scans the top of the hill. Wisps of smoke rise into the air, giving away the location of the Hellknight Outpost. We must hurry and remain very, very alert. Alright, tell me about your outpost. The outpost is situated on top of a hill. The main building has stout walls and small windows. It serves as a resting area for various Hellknights orders. Apart from my own troops, there are currently 3 chapters quartered here, as well as the permanent garrison. We stocked up on food and water. The gargoyles have taught us a valuable lesson, and now we're prepared for an aerial attack. What could have happened to the missing squad? They were last seen in this very place. We must comb the area. Alright. Let us hurry indeed.
Close ranks.
Well, we found something. And it is an Omox.
We can do it.
An Omox can be damaged. I'm not 100% familiar yet with all the abilities of the characters. Or at least of Arushale here. Ranger's Bond. Is that a... that's a move action. Okay, that's cool.
Desna, guide my hand.
This one's mine.
Let's go, Regill. Let's whack this thing into the ground.
Precision and grace.
I don't want to use the spells yet. We have Greybore that can actually move in. He has the study target ability, which is quite nice. Whoa, that was a good hit. Regill taking one for the team there. And I was gonna say that should be the end of it, but it was not. Okay, now it is. It's a good thing that we have main healer back now.
Oh, the waiting's never fun.
Yeah, that's true. Let's heal Regill up. There we go. Let's watch these walls. The Hellknights have thoroughly restored and reinforced these fortifications, which date back to the age of the First Crusaders.
Let's move.
I sense something.
Oh, you sensed loot down there, huh? Yeah, we shouldn't forget that when we get back here. We do have one issue though, which I just think of, which is we don't have someone who can take care of traps now, probably. Never mind, Arushale can take care of traps.
I will resist.
We will be victorious.
That was a good hit to start things off.
I'll make short work of this.
Yes, come closer, please. So we have deadly aim, rapid shot, and point blank shot. We can turn that on as well.
Prepare yourself.
Oh, we got another Omox. Oh, we've... Oh yeah, no. I thought these two were Omoxes as well, but they're not, luckily. I think Regill can take care of this one. Yes, he can.
We won't falter.
Oh, what are you doing there? 28, okay. Still not convinced that we should start casting with Nenio. For this creature at least.
Out of my sight.
Although it would be nice if we would hit it. Does he have more abilities than just that? Study target. Okay.
Simply business.
Wow, those were some amazing first two hits at least.
Guide my hand!
Retreat is not an option.
Well, if we hit it, it's good, but... Okay, there we go. A suspicious traveler, a pale youngster practically prostrates himself before you. Finally, someone's here, and it's the Crusaders too. Please help me, I'm all alone and I don't know what to do. This lad's appearance perfectly matches the description of one of the cultists who were supposed to arrive with the lost escort. Regill notes dispassionately, gripping the handle of his weapon. Cultist? Me? No. I'm just an apprentice craftsman. They made us work against our will here. Calm down and tell me everything. Start at the beginning. As you command, it's true. I worked in that workshop for, you know, the Baphomet folks, but I didn't do anything wrong. They dragged us there and threw us in the basement. They made us work, fed us a little, and also beat us up sometime. Well, I know that feeling. And then these folks in black armor turned up, killed the guards, tied us up, brought us here, and left us. Please help me, I'm afraid to cross the world wound by myself. What happened to the black armored knights that captured you? I'm telling you, they left us here. They brought us all the way here, tied us up, and then left us to die. And they laughed about it too. Farewell, you cultist bastards. Either demons will eat you, or you'll die of hunger soon enough. They said that and left. There, towards that hill. I was the only one to escape. I untied myself, tried to hide. What did they have you doing in that workshop? All sorts of things. We made armor and stuff like holy symbols. We also made clothes, painted shields. They usually gave us an example, say a shield and an armor from the order of such and such, and we had to copy it. In other words, they were preparing disguises so that the spies of the Ivory Labyrinth Templars could move unseen in Crusader camps. Where are the other captives? There's no one else. The demons showed up and killed everyone. I was the only one who got away. Regill, does this make any sense to you? Regill grows through clenched fists with uncharacteristic passion. As far as I can see, he's an accomplice of the cultists and an accessory to their crimes. He must be interrogated harshly, tortured if necessary, and then executed if it turns out he knows nothing. I passed a perception check here. Seems to me like the cultist is either lying or keeping something from us, or even worse. The lad recoils and then surprisingly deftly jumps away from you. Ooh. Look at that, it turned into the Fowler of Virtues. Well, we might just need some help with that one. Melee touch attack. Yeah, that's not going to be very useful. Let's see what spells she has.
Lisano Danium.
Let's wait out here, maybe.
Mind over muscle.
As the game has demonstrated in the past, we can just shoot through these things, doesn't matter. Shall we go there and attack it? Armor class 15. That's not a lot.
We can do it.
Where are you running off to, you cowards? Get back here. What is this thing doing? That makes no sense. Let's smite it, just
Kneel before
to make sure.
I will see to your demise. Oh, thank you for amusing me.
It's your time to cease to exist.
Well, our friend Greybor is really good, but he doesn't move very fast now, does he? Alright, Arushale, you wanna do the honors? That was a nice sneak attack. Let's see if Nenyo can finish him off. He can. Regill nods to himself. One less demon, splendid. This is further proof that those tainted by the cult of Baphomet can never be trusted. Wise words. Most who succumb to demons can justify their actions one way or another, but the outcome is always the same, their weakness, unworthiness, and demise. I must commend your shrewdness. We would have had it rough if you hadn't unmasked the demon. We must verify the claim that the knights return to the outpost. Move out. That sounded a hell of a lot like you were giving orders, buddy. Gates are wide open, there are no signs of weapon damage, claw marks, or any traces of magic. That doesn't bode well. There is cheese though, which, I mean, can't really complain about now, can you? I hear Greybor likes cheese. What do we got now? More demons? The Hellknight Outpost is shrouded in silence. The 3 chapters seem to have simply vanished, leaving only the pillars of smoke from their fires to testify to recent presence of the living. Doesn't seem to unnerve Regill in the slightest. He dispassionately scans the empty camp as if waiting for something. Breaking the prevailing silence, a sudden musical laugh sounds harsh and almost sinister. Karanda! Knight Commander, at last! I've been dying to meet you. Come on, don't be sullen. Come on over and have a little rest after a journey. You can always stab me or hit me with a spell a bit later, if you feel like doing that at all, of course. Arushale narrows her eyes. Karanda. Oh, they know each other, of course. Arushale, my dear, you found yourself such a charming friend. Come on over, don't be shy. Careful, Cauldar. This is Karanda, she's my acquaintance. She's dangerous. Do you know what I see? A trap. The Count's wide gesture encompasses the entire area, then he nods at the succubus. And it's bait. What an arrogant, talkative demon we got here. I can see why you've made yourself quite at home in our camp. What have we here? One of those black-armored blockheads. Why don't you join me and the commander for a little meal? Surely the mighty Hell Knight isn't scared of a little temptation. Oh boy. He sits down? Seriously? Regill suddenly frowns. Surprisingly, he then steps forward without hesitation and sits next to the demon. Let's talk. Why is the camp deserted, demon? Karanda, my name is Karanda. As for the camp's inhabitants, well, it's a long story. Please sit, Commander, we have a lot to discuss. Regill, don't you think we should refuse this demon's requests? Sometimes it's useful to know your enemy. Okay, well, how about we talk then? Cauldar, you have no idea how eager I was to meet you and how quickly I got here when I discovered you were coming. Do you feel at ease talking to me in this shape? Because I can always slip into something more comfortable. With the snap of her fingers, Garanda becomes a golden-haired, bright-eyed young man dressed in a white of Sarenrae cleric. I can look like this, so likable, so trustworthy. Or if you'd prefer, this is my favorite form. It has driven so many crusaders out of their minds. The demon's playful pose oddly clashes with the strict upright appearance of Queen Galfrey. Very charming. Now stop this forest demon. Oh, Sir Knight, do tell me, aren't you bored with yourself? Every soul must feel something to get their blood pumping. Some are driven by avarice, others by lust, and others still by envy. If you think you've managed to shield yourself from every vice and every flaw, well, that just means that you're blind. Your vice is the greatest of them all, pride. Are you here to preach at us? Do you actually have something meaningful to say? I apologize for the frivolity, Knight Commander. So hard to restrain myself, I blame those Hell Knights. No denizens of the Abyss could torture them as thoroughly as they punish themselves. But now, on to business. I have a rather unusual request. I'd like to become a crusader, and before 1001 objections escape your mouth, think about this. Your fame precedes you by quite some distance. I speak of you even down in the Abyss. We have never encountered anyone possessing such power. That is so exciting. I even heard that a part of your power trickles down to your most loyal companions. So why would a clever lady like me keep on serving demon lords when instead there is someone so unusual and intriguing? Can't promise you I'm going to kneel before that Iomade of yours right away. But I have many interesting stories to tell about my friends from the Abyss. Of course, I can also be of personal use to you. Any shape you desire, remember? Oh boy, oh boy. Not even sure which of your suggestions was more revolting, demon, your effortless betrayal of your kin or your filthy insinuations. Garanda's tail suddenly springs up and its tip gently caresses Regill's cheek. Oh, do smile a little, Hell Knight. This isn't hell yet. Only someone utterly mad would trust a demon. Yeah, that's why you brought a demon in your party, didn't you, Cauldar? What's she then, a holy angel with a nimbus? Want to hear about the time she and I spent a lovely afternoon with young twin brothers in an austere monastic order? You're growing tiresome, demon. Make your move and let's get this over with. I've told you what I want. Say yes, Cauldar, and in return you'll get priceless knowledge about demonic and cultist activities, my small collection of trophies and me. Say no, you'll get nothing but the incessant whining of your Hell Knight flunky. Enough, don't even dream of earning my trust, Garanda. Oh, very boring.
I am your judge, and soon your executioner.
Okay, let's see what is going to happen now. Let's start by blessing our troops. Yeah, of course, there's gonna be more of them. Alright, Cauldar. Let us do this for starters. Okay, we can hit her. That is something at least. A Regill.
I will resist.
How about you kill your friend there? But she went down way too easy, I think.
This one's mine.
That one is down. Yeah, Greyboar, you cannot reach this one.
You're in my way.
You're not fast enough to be in someone's way.
You're irrelevant.
Oh, there's another incubus. Okay, Darren, how about you try to shoot him?
And grace.
Nope.
We won't falter.
Let's run Cauldar in here. Oh wow, that was a miss.
Prepare yourself.
Yeah, Regill is quite good. Okay, so we killed a bunch of these. That can hardly be the issue here, right? She's dangerous, they said. Didn't sound too dangerous to me.
Let's have some fun.
Oh, there's another one.
Retreat is not an option.
Okay, that
Strike with all your might.
hits. It has concealment,
Setsuna, guide my hand.
which sucks. And it did a good amount of damage to Greybor, which also sucks.
You had your chance.
Come on, Greybor. They're all focusing on him.
I'll make short work of this.
That is a miss. But we throw a magic missile that way. That did some damage. Alright, Regill. Hit it once. Yep. That is good.
We can do it.
Let's just run Cauldar up here. And then if it shoots, hopefully
Make your peace.
it kills itself. Greybor, yeah, you would do well to hide somewhere, but since the game shoots through everything anyway, it doesn't matter. Okay, we need to heal Greybor here. Yes, heal Greybor, please, Darren. What the fuck is... Man, this is so f***.
Mind over muscle.
Yeah, I don't get this
This
game.
one's mine.
It pisses me off.
Forwards. That's how you hit them.
I will resist.
Regill studies the demon's corpse. His face is impenetrable. Not in hell yet. You refused to listen to this winged abomination, Cauldar. That was commendable. Now we must examine the keep and look for any traces of our missing people. Wish I knew what she wanted from me. Regill nods as if approving of the question. Succubi excel at deceit and manipulation. Sometimes their lies come in several layers, foremost of which distracts the victim from what's hidden below. We may never know what she really wanted, but at least now we're safe from her intrigues. Too bad we're not always this vigilant when it comes to these sorts of abominations. Let's not tarry her. Onward. Yes, it's time to put an end to this curious affair.
Let's save some adventures for later.
Yeah, how about you
Smile. The
freaking
world's
heal
not
when I
ending
tell you
just
to
yet.
heal, dipshit? Let's see what we're gonna find when we turn the corner here. I'm assuming we're gonna find some kind of big demon here. I'd be surprised if we won't. The outpost is in perfect condition. Everything appears to be in its right place. There is no signs of battle.
Follow me.
We cannot move back there. We can also not enter so far. Oh, here is the entrance. Okay. Security checkpoint, a precautionary measure highly characteristic of the Hell Knights, flanks the entrance. A tall man wearing black armor and a full helm salutes you with his sword. Knight Commander, you have rallied to our defense. We were forced to retreat under the onslaught of the demon Karanda and her lackeys. We held position for as long as we could. We were assured to perish without outside help. The knight adds in a husked voice, many of us are injured. Could you assist us, please? We hit the wounded in the back of the outpost so that the demons couldn't reach them as easily. Regill remains silent and calculating as he studies the knights. Yeah, I'm wondering if these are actual knights. I was told there were 3 chapters quartered here, yet your numbers are sparse. Where are the others? Unfortunately, they retreated prior to the attack. Had we stood at full strength, we wouldn't have let them trap us here. I've just exposed and killed a demon who possessed someone. How do I make sure none of you are afflicted in the same way? You can use defensive spells to make sure. Those possessed by demons cannot cross magic circles against evil, for example. I've heard that the cultists you recently captured were forging counterfeit armor of various knightly orders. Indeed, we've confiscated a large supply of such equipment, including some very peculiar pieces like the armor of the Eagle Watch. Were any of you part of the group that escorted the captured cultists? Some were, they arrived just before the attack. Most of them are among the wounded now. The rest fell in battle. Speaking of helping your wounded. Yes, Commander? Your story has too many inconsistencies. Regill permits himself a slight smirk. I was hoping you would see through their ruse, Cauldar. And I'm not disappointed. I expected more from you, demon. Your cleverness won't save you, mortals. Oh boy, that's a bunch of them. Deep Shadow Demon. Now might be a good time to throw on that light. And then move in here. Greybor, let's study a target that you're actually close to and you can attack. That is good. Nenio, Angler of Vices. How about you throw some fire that way? That did not do anything, I think. Yeah, never mind, not gonna scroll through that. Alright, Regill. How about you whack this guy? It costs heroism, wow. Okay.
Prepare yourself.
Oh, there is more troops back there, damn. Alright, Darren. Let us... Where is our Bane spell? What happened to the Bane spell? Oh, it's right there, Ralph. Let's cast Bane. Yeah, it's doing damage. Did it heal the Shadow Demon here?
We won't falter.
Another succubus.
It's your time to cease to exist.
Let's see. Nenio, you have control fireballs. This might be a good place to throw one. There we go. That did some damage. Alright, Regill.
Retreat is not an option.
Whack this thing. Your character Regill has gone insane. Oh boy, oh boy. So she will attack anyone pretty much. Can you heal him? You can. It's probably not gonna save him though. Oh man, we're losing.
Worth the pain.
Strike with all your might.
You're in my way.
We need to take one of these down at least. Yes, that is one. That is positive. Regill. Now let's try to do as much damage as possible. It's a pity that we missed here. Down went Nenio. We need to heal Cauldar. Probably can't reach him though. It sucks. Alright, Succubus. We need to heal ourselves a little
We
bit.
can do it.
Greyboar. It really sucks that Greyboar's movement is like non-existent. Like really non-existent. Alright, Regill.
This one's mine.
Whack someone. That's more like it. Is Regill still insane? That did some good healing.
Forwards.
Alright, one more.
You had your chance.
What do we got here? The Angler of Vices. Wait, the ugly shadow hisses. Let me ransom my life, Crusader. I have loot, much loot, that I picked off the fallen. Surely it's worth the price of letting one poor soul sling back to the abyss. The cultist hostage trembles with fear and fails to utter a word. His eyes are pleading. I don't need your handouts. The demon grabs the throat of a kneeling cultist with his claws. Are you as deaf to compassion as you are to avarice? Have mercy on this mortal I used as a vessel. If you lay a hand on me, he's dead. You'll only commit more atrocities if I let you live. Die. Well, that's one dead cultist. Demon's death rattle reverberates off the walls. In his dying agony, he squeezes the kneeling cultist's neck with his claws, practically tearing the man's throat out. We vanquished the demons, but we still don't know where the knights from the camp are. Regill casts a stern glance in your direction. Take a look around if you think it best. And we must leave, it's time. Regill, are you still insane? We got a barrel there. We are still affected by a lot of things. And I'm not quite sure. Yeah, so she is still insane. That is permanent. Man. So the question is, can we rest in here? And is that safe to do? Yeah, we have lost Nenio. Do I have a scroll of... I doubt it. No, okay, so we're gonna have to face whatever is outside with just the rest of the party. Damn, that sucks.
Please, forgive me.
Alright, let's go back outside and see what's gonna happen there, but nothing good, I guess. Was that all the troops? Per Lictor Eminus Rend leans on his longsword. At last, how did it go, Per Lictor the Range? Exactly as it should have. One details Rend, prod your signifers. After all, your order takes such pride in them. These must be the missing chapters, right? Everything that happened was in a way a show. Yeah, of course. We'd received reports about the location of several particularly cunning demons, not the fighting kind, but those who specialize in deceit and temptation. We could have surrounded and destroyed their hideout, but instead we let them know that the Knight Commander of Dresden would soon arrive in our deserted camp. The fiends swallowed it hook, line and sinker. How could any of them miss the opportunity to prove themselves by killing the new leader of the crusade? Demons love talking about the pride of mortals, but in fact they suffer from that vice far more than anyone else. Now for the critical bit, my reasons. Even though the Orders knew a lot about the new commander's behavior, that information lacked veracity and consistency. For instance, it's always useful to know just how well your principal ally is able to resist deceit and temptation, and so I suggested that they meet with Karanda and her cohorts. Did it cross your mind that I could die during this test of yours? Of course it did. Our main force was positioned nearby, and they were ready to advance at the first sign of real trouble. I was not going to deprive the Crusaders of the commander and sow chaos among their already sorely undisciplined ranks. Well, Nenio died, you dipshit. So you were testing me? Yes, I was. Someone had to, seeing that Her Majesty Godfrey of Mendev is so prone to bestowing titles and armies without a second thought. And yet you can't claim I was insincere. I made myself crystal clear when I stated my interest in your person and your unusual powers back when we first met. I also mentioned how important you are for the crusade and our shared cause. We are at the vanguard of what is possibly the most important war of our age. No one can afford the privilege of blind trust with these stakes. I must concede, in a way I even feel obliged to do so, that you passed my test with flying colors. To my deepest regret, even some of my fellow Hell Knights would have failed to impress me to this degree. We can still work together, Regill, but don't you dare lie to me or test me like that ever again. Your demand is unreasonable. I understand that my actions can be seen as disrespectful or whimsical, but they were neither. Now that we've discussed everything, there is still a small matter to attend to. Jak Rankel, 2 steps forward. I hear and obey, Per Lictor the Range. We must speak about your role in recent events. You received my order to visit the Knight Commander in Dresden and feed him misleading information. How should a Hell Knight behave in this situation? A Hell Knight must obey his commander's orders, even if his commander's order directly contradict the tenets of the measure and the chain or go against the order's interest. Then the Knight must report his commander to the highest order command. And what did you do? Did you report me? No, sir. With your permission, sir, I deduced that it was some kind of test for the Knight Commander. That didn't seem right to me, but you don't have my permission to blabber excuses, Knight. You gave him an order and now you want to punish him for following it? Well, if the Commander deems my verdict faulty, we shall postpone this review of your actions. Dismissed. That is all. Thank you for your visit, Commander. Yeah, don't waste my time like this, Regill. That really sucks. And now I have to waste resources to get Nenio back to life. Yeah, man. Let's run down here and see what loot was down here. I didn't forget, don't you worry. Don't you worry, dear viewers. I haven't lost all of my marbles. Okay, we cannot go through there, so let's get out. We have demon armies getting closer and closer. So this one needs to reach over here. Oh, there's no movement points left. Okay, never mind then. I could... Yeah, I could have him go back. Level 8. Let's just wait with that one. So we have a level 5 Crusader army over there. This one is not gonna do much. And we have the Chief over here. We could bring Chief Ageboya down here, actually. And catch this level 4 army. That's a possibility. There is Crusade matters as well. We can level up leadership. How about we do that? That was easy. Let's skip a day. Let us go back here for a second to our armies. That's a level 5 army. That is actually approaching. We have enough finance points to get a new general. Where is the army that I was gonna give a general? Is that them? So what army is this then? Okay, that's... yeah, that's... Ageboya. How about we move and intercept that army there? Alright, the fire only works on the cultist mages there. At least that did something. Oh man. Oh, our paladins are mounted troops. Okay. Oh yeah, of course they only kill one. It's just it's just 2 headhunters that are left. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Let's get these troops in here. Let's see if we can damage our Brummerack buddies here. Yep. And let's decapitate the Brummeracks. That's good. Down go the cultist mages. No, they don't. Oh man, really? Really? Yeah, let's just kill the elementals. And then have them kill the mages. There we go. And the chief can level up again. What do we got? We got cure wounds. There we go. No need to look any further than that. This is the army that I wanted to get a general. What happened now? Why can't I assign a general? That makes no sense. Oh, she is assigned. Okay, so I had to take a different general here. Unfortunately, there was no mage available with the correct spells or with the correct feats. At least this one has a Master of Maneuver, so I can put additional troops in this army, which is what I'm going to do immediately. Okay, so we can put the Rangers in here. That at least gives us those troops. So, Sorel, would you like to go into battle with a small army here? Just want to see this army working. All enemy infantry, ranged or cavalry units receive a minus Penalty to armor class. This is a siege ability. Okay, so that is not useful. Okay, so this general doesn't do anything. This is also a siege ability. So it's confused. It's not the most useful thing in the world, to be honest. Yeah, there we go. So this general does not attack. Yeah, that's a pity. That is really a pity, because we could have really used a general that actually attacks. We can level her up. We get cure wounds guaranteed. Okay, that is something at least. Let's see, a weakening trap, an explosive trap. This might be interesting. Let's grab an explosive trap, see what that does. We seem to have finished the altar of the first retriever, at least part of that. Craftsmen are ready to use the web enveloping the altar of the first retriever to create a relic for the commander. A decision needs to be made on what kind of item this relic is going to be. It can be light armor or it can be a shirt. I would actually prefer a shirt, since we can wear that underneath armor. So let's make that a shirt. Skillful tailors wove a magnificent garment from the webs of the first retriever. Great. Do we have more things we can do? Yes. We can increase the finance points thing. Is that diplomacy? Is the relics also diplomacy? Yes, it is. Okay. So, which one shall we do? Fate of the Faultless Daybreak, Fate of Soulshare. Let's do Soulshare. Alright, and with that I think I'm gonna take another break. If you're enjoying the content, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you wanna follow along. Thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you in the next video.